but she thinks I'm cute. She knows I'm sexy.
Levine, baby.
Got the look.
Zara on the show.
The girls going
The
wild. I
Bulls
got
are
the
nasty,
moves
man.
that really move them. You know what I mean? I feel like the Heartbreak Kid right now. Sexy boy, I'm not your boy toy. Boy toy.
Oh, I hate that song.
I'm just just sexy boy.
Because it's not about Buck Flair.
I like the remix. I like the remix by Kurt Angle.
Oh yeah, Kurt Angle was
Ended
tripping.
my man's career.
Kurt Angle was tripping.
Kurt Angle remixed that joint crazy.
Do you remember when Edge had Kurt Angle hold up the cards and it had all the funny stuff written on it?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, classic.
That was classic.
Long time ago.
I'm a dork. I suck.
Meanwhile, welcome to the Buck Flair Show, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing? I am the co-host of this show, Dennis Holmes. We have Ace, the MVP, in the building.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing?
We also have Dead Eye, the statistician, in the building.
Chicken.
What up?
All right, we got D-Man in the house.
What's up, everyone?
All right, we got Bill's Mafia in the building.
I'm here. We played like garbage last week, but I'm here.
That's right. And we also got Czar in the house after he done kicked over the eggs.
Welcome back,
Czar. Glad to be here, man. I'm like, dude, I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah. And to the host of the show, Buck Flair.
The host with the most.
What's going on, everybody?
I don't know where Buck Flair is because I don't see none of his props.
I'm in Jaguar country. I got the turquoise tail behind.
Oh, you in Duval? You in Duval?
I'm in Duval.
Duval?
That's what
I swear if I hear that.
Tonight. The only sponsor of the show tonight, Jack Daniels tonight. Got some popcorn in the background because I ain't got my nuts with me tonight.
Boy, but Flair living a life, traveling.
I'm not even going to say when do you ever because there's no point.
Please like and share this show. Shout out to Kellen Lane, who passed away, is not with us anymore. So please like and share this show.
I can share the show.
And I just want to talk about Ethan right quick. Ethan, how long of a drive was that you took down to Jacksonville?
Round trip was 38 hours.
38 hours?
38 hours. They didn't even put up 38 points.
You couldn't even. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. Nope.
No. But let me ask you this question though, Ethan. Did you move up?
Yeah, because you did have a lot of room. I seen the.
Right, there was a lot of.
I didn't send you an updated picture. It was full. It was like 85, or it was probably about 75 to 80% Bills fans. It was full in there, pretty close to full.
Hey, how much were the tickets for that game?
It was over $100, but
wow.
Oh jeez, Ethan.
They set up the Bills.
Hey, you know what?
Bills Mafia didn't show up that the stadium wouldn't even have fans in it. That's what they were saying. I really heard that.
There were more points on the Bills. There were more points by the Bills than there were fans. I'm kidding.
I mean, yes, I know the Bills played like garbage, but it was still a fun weekend. But it would have been nice if they'd been able to pull off the win, but oh well.
Hey man,
did you ever see Ada Cruz?
No.
Hey, Ethan, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I ain't mad at you, man. I went all the way to Texas in 2019. Went all the way to Texas. Swore we was gonna beat the Dallas Cowboys. They whipped our ass. I was like, damn, this was a good ass trip until I watched this game. That's how I said the same shit.
Wait.
You guys at least scored a touchdown, right?
Tell them the best part of that story. You had to ride back home with a Dallas Cowboys fan, didn't you?
Yeah, my dad. I rode there and back with my dad. My dad's a Cowboys fan. He was talking big boy shit too.
The difference is the Eagles at least scored a touchdown, right?
Yeah, we scored a touchdown.
Yeah, you had one more field goal than we did.
Yeah, we scored one more field goal than the previous time we played in Jacksonville too.
Wait a minute, y'all got a problem with playing in Jacksonville?
Yeah, apparently. Like last time we played in Jacksonville was a 10-3 playoff game.
Oh shit, that is right. Tyrod Taylor.
Mm-hmm. I guess the bills you're making is monopoly money.
That's back when y'all had my bull on y'all team, number 99, Williams.
Oh yeah,
tackle.
Yeah, Williams.
I can't remember.
99. 99 was Marcel Darius.
Marcel Darius was 99.
No. Then he was 93.
94. Mario Williams, 94.
Who was number 93?
Kyle Williams.
Kyle Williams. I know it was Williams.
95.
Oh, 95. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who you're talking about. Well, we had two Williams.
No, I don't consider Mario Williams a Buffalo Bill.
I got his jersey.
Man, I really don't consider.
Gave some good years there.
Yeah, but I don't consider T.O. a Philadelphia Eagle.
Oh.
Do you consider him a Buffalo Bill?
Who, T.O.?
No.
Yes.
He was a Niner.
No, he's a Cowboy.
Cowboy and a Niner.
I think
he's a Cowboy and a Niner.
I think of Cowboy first.
Niner first. I think a Niner.
Niner first. That's how I think about when I think of T.O.
So you don't consider him an Eagle or a Bill?
I can't find any Bills roster at number 93.
Neither do I consider him a Cincinnati Bengal.
It's
Hell no.
Do you consider Randy Moss a Patriot?
No.
Do you consider Reggie Bush being the Bills?
Hell no.
I'll always remember Reggie Bush as USC in New Orleans.
Wait. Do you consider Deion? Do you consider Deion a Raven?
Ethan.
Hell no.
No.
Me and Reggie Bush, the one that finished with negative yards, is a Bill. No thanks.
But do you consider Deion though? Is he a Falcon first? Is he a Falcon first? Or is
I
he
think he's a Falcon. I always say he's a Falcon.
He was only on the Niners 1 year. He ain't a Niner. He was only on there 1 year.
Well, he's not in the Cowboys ring of honor. So
I'm saying
he's in the Falcons ring of honor.
Yeah, but he's been with Dallas as long as he's been with Atlanta, though.
Let me ask you this:
he didn't make y'all ring of honor.
Do you consider Peyton Manning a Colt or a Bronco?
A Colt.
Oh, he's a Colt.
It's like Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice is a 49er.
Making sure.
I'm just saying that's just me. You know what I mean? I respect the other team that they went to, but
especially because
the whole Jerry Rice situation. That's when the cap hit and they didn't know how to manipulate the cap at the time. That was the whole thing on that. But hey, Chocolate Girl, how you doing?
Chocolate Girl, she made it.
There's definitely some good questions though, because there's some guys that went to teams.
I'm okay.
You could kind of.
Sharon.
You know, you
hey, what's up?
Talk about it.
Hey, Sharon.
What up?
Hey, what's up?
Are you all right?
Feeling?
No.
Not feeling good?
Uh-oh.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. It sucks.
All of us here hope you feel better.
All right, so are we Zara, you got the song for the nuts of the week?
Oh God. We're gonna start off with the nuts already, huh?
No, I'm just
but I go first. Please let me go first.
Hold on.
I'm just telling him to get the music.
Buck always. Wait a minute. You know, Buck always goes first. Did I?
Eric, take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay.
Take a deep breath, Eric.
Oh yeah, thanks, Buck. Appreciate that too.
Yeah, Buck.
YouTube me some shit.
You want it now?
Yeah, guess we might as well go into it.
Got 15 seconds.
What you gonna do? You gonna get down? Tell me. What you gonna do? Do you wanna get down? What you gonna do? You wanna get down? What you gonna do? You gonna get down? Tell me. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it.
And we don't own the rights to that music.
We do not own the rights to none of that music, but ladies and gentlemen, the nuts of the week. You know, I would say who the nuts of the week is, but you know that those guys are here. They can explain how they became the nuts of the week.
The nuts of the week is basically I'm gonna have to show my planners right here. Here's a couple of them right here. My little Planners guy. And like I said, we got Bills Mafia. We got Will, Ace MVP. We got Andre Robinson. He lost double time this past week with the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills. But everybody knows when you go down to where I'm at right now, I'm in Duval. I got the teal colors up in the background and everything. So I'm down here in Duval right now, and I'm telling you now, the Buffalo Bills are easily the nuts of the week this week because they didn't even score a touchdown. And my man Ethan drove 38 hours to watch his team kick 2 field goals and lose 9-6 to the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Urban Meyer-led team, Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, easily the Buffalo Bills. And the only person I can see that would say something different would be a guy who disappears when his team loses, but he had to come up here and go ahead, Mr. Deadeye. Let's see what you got as your nuts of the week.
My gosh. LA Rams and Matthew Stafford, nuts of the week. Actually, they're one of them. I could not believe how the Rams played, despite the fact Derrick Henry wasn't there. Literally, I was beside myself watching this game. This is a Rams team that was the least penalized in the NFL. And they had 11 penalties for over 100 yards? I don't think so. That's BS. What the hell was Stafford doing in that first half? Let's see. Let's play sacked like Jared Goff when he was here.
Pick.
Man. Matthew Stafford was being Matthew Stafford.
It looked like a lion to me.
Oh, got the Derrick Henry crown on.
Literally, that was Matthew Stafford's worst game as a Ram quarterback in the entire time he's been here. That was worse than what they did against Arizona at home. This was beyond that.
So is it true that y'all just
the way
so
they
is it
played,
true that y'all can't beat good teams? Is that what it is?
No. Here's the thing. We can play against anybody in this league, but for a team that is the least penalized to get penalized as much as they did, you cannot be doing that later on in the season, especially when it comes to playoff time. You cannot be giving up 11 penalties in one game, especially it's over 100 yards. And here's the other problem with this game. Tennessee had 194 total yards while the Rams had 347, and you still lost.
Hey, can I say something?
Go ahead.
I was sitting back and I was thinking about it. They put up a playoff picture today on Sam Sports. Y'all would play the Cowboys in Dallas if the season ended today. Do you think y'all can beat the Cowboys?
Yes.
Whoa.
In Dallas.
Okay.
Hey, that was a good one, Eric. I'm glad you took advantage. You took ownership of that one, but
hey, I've always been giving crap about not showing up after the Rams lose. I made a promise. Dennis and Buck Flair can quote me on this. I said even if the Rams lose, I would still make an appearance on the show and own up to it and move on to the next week. I said it before the season began.
Well, I'm going to say one last time, shout out to the Atlanta Braves, the World Series champions, since you got that Dodgers logo up there in the back too as well. And
Buck, that's just a cheap shot, bro.
Hey, you're brave enough to come on Zoom, though, but you dodged during the Zoom. You left, so you dodged in the Zoom.
I didn't dodge the Zoom. I'm telling I didn't dodge it. I just chose not to go on.
Anyways, getting back to what Buck said, the true nuts were the Bills. As soon as the game ended and we only put up 6 points, I had the first thought that popped in my head is, yep, that's the nuts of the week worthy right there.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But to be honest, I heard from I heard Sharon say on the well, because I listened to the show later than I listened to the show today on Spotify, but I heard Sharon asking for answers, and I'll say right now, if I had an answer for what went wrong, we'd be here all night. Everything went
yep.
It was. Can we be honest? Can we just say Josh Allen beat up on Josh Allen? Can we just say that?
Yeah.
Sure. That's what happened.
You saw the post-game interview he gave?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh man, he told the press.
Ali, what's up, Ali?
He told the reporter he basically went out there and played like shit. There's no excuse for that.
Josh Allen.
Oh no, I did hear that.
Yeah, his exact words were, "Yeah, I played like shit." Hey, what about you guys hear about the Manning cast curse?
Manning cast curse?
Yeah, I heard every player that's been on the Monday Night Manning episodes have all lost. Everyone
lost the next day.
Sounded like the Madden curse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird because San Fran and LA play this upcoming Monday night.
Yeah, but
I'm wondering
who went on there?
The people that they have on there, not necessarily.
Who was just on there last week? Nobody, right? I don't think
no, they didn't have it last week.
Nope.
I wonder if Yahoo Fantasy Sports or any of the fantasy leagues was going to fuck up with Josh Allen. Score touchdown, interception, turnover. Yeah, Josh Allen's just doing all kind of good stuff on that defensive side of the ball.
It did it.
Yeah.
What I was saying, yeah. Travis Kelce and Russell Wilson were on there week 1. Chiefs lost in week 2, and so did the Seahawks. Gronk was on there week 2. They lost week 3.
You're right.
Matthew Stafford was on there week 3. They lost in week 4. Brady was on there week 6. They lost in week 8. Josh Allen on there week 8. They lost in week 9.
Yeah, that's right. We played Arizona and lost.
No current player is going to want to be on there anymore.
You're probably right.
Hey, Buckler, I got nuts of the week. And it's the Panthers. Because some people, they thought the Panthers was going to do good. Like, right now, they're not doing good. And Sam Darnold, he's going to be out for a while. And P.J. Walker, he's going to be playing.
Yeah,
they thought that might be a blessing.
That's going to be a good thing.
They signed Matt Barkley.
Sam Darnold out, that's the plus, though.
Right.
Right. That's a good thing right
Does anybody really trust Sam Darnold?
Not now.
I honestly, I'm going to say this on the Buck Flair show. I honestly believe that Carolina needs to make an apology and call the best player that ever played in their franchise.
Oh, here we go.
Steve Smith. Again, I think they need to make an apology and call the best player that ever played in their franchise.
He's referring to Lydia Newton. That's what he's
Steve Smith got an MVP?
Didn't need one.
He's about Cam Newton, y'all.
He should have got one though that one year. That 1 year he balled out. He should have got it.
Cam Newton.
I know. Dalton had the fears of his eyes because there was big news coming out of Cam Newton's camp about him signing with the Saints. I know. Dalton and I feel the same way. I was like, oh Lord, if he signed with the Saints, Dalton's going to be the nuts of the week easily.
No, Dalton's going to go straight to New Orleans and he's going to freaking say something to Sean Payton.
Oh my God!
He's not Sean Payton. I want to show you the funny picture. I know it's not going to happen though, but this is hilarious. Hold on.
Try to tell you.
There you go.
Well,
sorry for glitching though, but it says, "Come on, do something."
Yeah.
I think they need to. Make that apology and just like remember Rick James on Dave Chappelle. Like that. They need to just back for him back like that.
Rick James, bitch.
All right, let's get on to the Thursday night game, and I'm going to ask anybody in America, anybody on this show. We did this several times last week, and we had a lot of fuck-ups. But anyway, is anybody taking the Miami Dolphins Thursday night?
No, I'm taking the Ravens in a lock of the week.
No.
I do want to say something. I did get back in the lock of the week. They talked me back into it. This lock of the week goes all the way to the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's a different league, or what is this?
This is a different lock of the week that some guys around my neighborhood put together. They made me get back into it. It was like, you got to get back in. Everybody lost that week.
All right.
Wow.
So I'm back in it. And matter of fact,
back in it.
Lucky you.
Is this gonna be your first lock of the week?
I'll do it.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, this will be my first lock of the week.
See what happened week 8, week 9 so far.
This is week 10, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're week 10, bro.
I think I wrote week 9 on this joint. That's all I think I wrote on.
Oh shit.
So anyway, I got the Ravens are a 7.5-point favorite, and Miami is coming off a win, but still, I think Baltimore finally wins the game. My son was talking to me. He said, Dad, Baltimore has not played a complete game yet. I mean, they're beating Detroit by 2. They're beating.
I say they played a complete game against San Diego.
Right. That's the LA Chargers.
Well, I mean, you can say that.
I still call them San Diego.
They didn't show up.
But that's the only one, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they played a complete game. I just think the Chargers just got screwed pretty much.
Chargers was looking like shit that day. That was what it is.
Yeah, they shit the bed.
Yeah, pretty much.
They showed up against us though. Ain't that a bit?
Yeah. But anyway, but I got Baltimore winning 34-17. You guys can just shout out your scores. I get them.
I got 28-10 Baltimore.
28-10.
I'm gonna take Ethan's favorite joint. 21 Skunk.
Wow.
38-9 Ravens.
38-9.
Marcus Betts in the building. What's up, Marcus Betts?
31-20.
31-20.
Baltimore 38-10.
38-10.
I don't know if I'm gonna be picking any blowouts the next couple weeks.
Yeah, I got 30-20 Baltimore.
Okay.
Well, you just had to go 30-20. You go 31-20. That's what you do to me when I'm 1 point off. She always do that to me.
Well, no, that means you can change yours to 30-20.
Oh, they're crazy. I gotta go with my gut. I can't do it.
Going to another game.
Wait, I got 27-17.
27-17.
Lamar threw 6 touchdowns against this team a couple years ago. So go ahead.
Yes, he did. I
don't remember that.
Well, anyway, I'm going to go to another game and see if anybody's going to take this team. This team was the nuts of the week, and now they get to go play the Jets.
Oh, shit.
And, Buffalo plays the Jets.
And Hendy just showed up. Ain't that some shit?
And Hendy's just showed up. Hendy just showed up. Okay.
And so did Jared.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Buffalo Bills go to New York, and I don't know. Can anybody give me an update on Mike White?
Mike White is starting.
Yeah, he's starting.
Okay. So, is anybody taking the Jets in the upset?
Are you eating nuts?
No.
Are you eating nuts?
No, he said he was eating popcorn.
Popcorn.
Oh.
I didn't have no nuts tonight.
You had me nervous.
Had you nervous?
I was say I can't take Tampa Bay. He already let me know they're gonna be the nuts of the week.
So I got Buffalo winning this ball game. If Mike White's quarterbacking, I got them. I do see the Jets scoring 20. So I got Buffalo winning 34-20.
Wow.
Over the Jets, 34-20. I think Josh Allen.
We're close. We're close.
Gets back on track. So I'm gonna take him 34-20. If Mike White is not playing, I had him being like a 35-14 type of game. But
you don't trust Josh Jackson?
No.
You don't trust your former quarterback?
No, he played for Vegas last week. He was with Vegas.
Not even he ain't even the backup.
He was trying to come back. He was trying to come back and cover that point spread.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco's the backup this week.
Yeah.
Flacco is, huh? Okay.
Well, that's disappointing.
Bills Mafia.
Henry said 27-17.
Wait,
what you got?
Or is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I heard Dennis was saying something, so I didn't. I'm gonna go. I'm going Bills. You were close on that one. 35-21.
35-21. Shout out your scores. Everybody's taking the
Well, you know something? The Bills they home, right?
Nope, they're at New York.
I thought they were home.
They're in New York.
No, they're playing the Jets.
Teams that they usually play under 500, they usually put up about 40 points. So I'm going to go ahead and give them 40. I'm going to say it's going to be 40-14 Bills.
40-14.
Let me go 38-24.
38-24.
I don't see this game being close. I got Buffalo 35-10.
35-10.
I got Buffalo 21-14.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
21-14. Will.
Hey, every time we played them last year, it was a 6-point game and then an 8-point game last year. So we didn't blow them out last year.
Yeah.
Right.
You add it up there, you got 14.
You're right. You're right.
29. The Jets 12.
Okay. All right, Will.
Exactly what Ethan just brought up was surrounded around my score. I had 34-28. We still don't really know what Mike White is going to do. There's not enough game film on him.
Mm-hmm.
But the Jets do have a few injuries, some questionable receivers, and Buffalo has a few questions at running back, but they are getting their tight end back.
That's why I get Jets 12 points, though. That's the reason why.
Remember that Marcus May's out for the year, too.
Right.
Okay, the next game we're going to go to is this team.
Look, I just came in. I was waiting for everyone to go so I could give my score.
Okay, go ahead, Slim Brady.
I got 28-24 Buffalo.
Ooh, another close game. 28-24. Okay. Did you have the Ravens winning Dallas?
Who they playing?
Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take the Ravens.
All right, the next game I'm going to do, and I'm going to see if anybody wants to take this team. They're coming off a big win over Buffalo last week. I'm talking about the Urban Meyer-led Jacksonville Jaguars, and they're playing Carson Wentz and the Indianapolis Colts. Is anybody taking the Jaguars?
No.
You know this ain't gonna be my lock of the week.
I'm gonna say yes.
I ain't gonna lie, I damn near want to.
What?
Dalton.
Dalton's got a little grin on his face.
I'm gonna say why it's not because he's a Jaguars fan. It's a different reason. One, it is any given Sunday. Two, sometimes the Colts, they could be on and off. You never know about Carson Wentz. That's the reason why I picked the Jaguars.
No way.
With Jonathan Taylor, Jacksonville ain't stopping him.
Hold up now. Dalton, you do know that in the game that they beat us, they only put up 9 points, right?
Yeah, so what's the point?
I love that reaction. I love that response.
Tell him, D.
Hey, it's any given Sunday. Anything could happen. So if I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong, though. I'm going to get it right sometimes. I'm going to get it wrong. It's nothing in the world. It happens.
Tell him, D.
Tell him,
D. You know something, Dalton? You know something, Dalton? You know what? Last year, I took the Colts as my lock of the week 1, and they let me the fuck down when they played the Jaguars. Fuck that. I'm rolling with the Duval Jaguars. Fuck that. I'm taking the Jaguars 21-18 Jags. Fuck it.
And I got 21-19, though.
Ooh, 21-19.
I got 27-24, and I'm fucking going Jacksonville.
Will said Jacksonville.
And that's an overtime. That's going to be an overtime. How about that? I'm going to make it extra spicy. Overtime.
I've got Indianapolis 31, Jacksonville 13.
Got to go against the grain a little around here because you've seen the last 2 weeks, all right?
What you got, Czar?
Man. You pose a dilemma on this one. But I'm going to roll out 24, Indianapolis, 13, Jacksonville.
4-13.
James Robinson is back in the lineup, I believe.
Yes, he is. I heard he's playing.
T.Y. Hilton is questionable. Not that he matters much.
I'm going to give you guys a little advice. All you guys that pick Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I've been watching this Vegas shit lately.
I know.
Can anybody tell me what kind of spread this ball game is?
No, Vegas week was last week that just passed.
It'll
be normal this week.
No, it's probably 3.5.
Actually, I can tell you right now.
What is it?
10.5. Colts are 10.5 point favorites.
Yep.
So that is another one of those Vegas scams where they want everybody to bet on Jacksonville and drop that money on Jaguars. So I'm just letting you know. Every time I've called it and seen this spread like this, and just like it did last week with the Colts and the Jets, everybody was jumping on the Jets bandwagon.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of you on this panel that took the Jets last week. And I told you there's no way in hell everybody wanted you to bet on the Jets. Even Henry talked you guys into taking the Jets. Now, 10.5 point spread.
Hold on. Chocolate Girl and the real Slim Brady didn't give it one, did they?
No, I ain't giving it yet.
I'm just practicing right on top over again.
Buck was still talking, so I wasn't gonna.
So go ahead, Slim Brady. Who you got this game?
Well, maybe I'm a little prisoner of the moment on this panel, but it started with D-Man. I'm going to hop on that Duval bandwagon, too. I'm going to take him 20-17.
Wow.
And Sharon?
All right, Sharon.
I got the Colts 27-13.
27-13. I like that 14-point spread.
There are some questionable injuries, though. Xavier Rhodes, Darius Leonard, Quentin Nelson, and T.Y. Hilton are all questionable for Sunday.
Yeah, T.Y. Hilton's always questionable.
And their quarterback is fucking Carson Wentz, all right?
You don't got to explain it any further than that.
Well, I think the Colts are going to try. Everything in their power to go 500, and they're going to win this ball game 33-19.
You know if they lose this ball game, you know they're going to be saying at your radio station in your hometown. We should bench Carson Wentz.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a big controversy about if they do lose this ball game, what is the situation going to be for their draft pick choices? So
I'm gonna go 32-10 Colts.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you was about to say Duval. I was about to say, damn.
I was going to say Duval.
Never.
Duval.
Oh, man.
Duval.
Hey, I'm making a prediction.
Duval.
Jonathan Taylor has
150 rushing yards in this game.
I'm mad at Dallas and Will took Jacksonville because when Dalton and Dennis jumped on that wagon, I was getting ready to say, shout out to Double D's. You know what I mean? Double D's.
I got mad when Will took him because it was going to be all the guys with just the D's for the name.
All right, we could have been triple D's.
Triple D's. You know what I mean?
That's everybody's favorite brown side.
Triple D's and the W. Will, what's your middle name, Will?
Paul.
What?
My middle name is Paul. P-A-U-L. Paul. William Paul.
Ain't that some shit? Yeah, like the bull from Tekken.
Like Paul. Yeah. Right.
Will Paul.
Oh,
we could have been 3D. That's what we could have been. We could have been 3D.
I
could have told Dallas to get the tables.
Get the table. I'm sorry I fucked it up, boys. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You've been fucking up the last 2 weeks, so.
Hey, Buck Flair, I just want to take this opportunity. Remember when the Rams played the Colts? I wish I could have been in Indiana for that game. I really do.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was like 27-24.
By the way, I know that was last year, though, but do you wish that you was at the Rams and the Jets game last year?
Up, baby?
I do not wish I was at the Rams and Jets game last year.
All right. Now we're going to go on to a game. I'm going to start out with Will because there might be some folks here that might take this team. And they had a bye last week, and they get in the – I'm talking about the
I know who you're talking about.
I'm talking about Detroit Lions taking on the new name, the Restburg Steelers.
It's the Restburg Steelers, right?
Restburg Steelers. That's right. Got a new name, the Restburg Steelers.
Our boys walked into the fourth quarter 20-6 and almost got fucked up. And then the referees got involved and said, "Nah, we can't have it." No. We gotta help.
Have you seen how many times that video's been viewed on YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of questionable stuff going on there. That was going to be my nuts of the week. Was going to be the referees, not the Bills. I think the referees have been in question all year long.
That was terrible.
And Monday night just gave you Monday night just gave you a real, gave everybody a view.
Yeah,
I mean?
don't forget they called Mitchell Trubisky wasn't even in Jacksonville. They called the first penalty they called in the game. They called it on number 10 of the Bills defense. Like, dude, number 10 Mitchell Trubisky. He's not even on the field.
Well, in that game in particular, if you watched it on TV, they didn't even show any replays of the penalties in the Bills Jacksonville game. Not sure if you're aware of that.
They played
Let's stick to the Lions. The Lions and the Steelers.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to get carried in the Bills, but my nuts of the week was going to be the refs, by the way. But now that we're talking about the Restburg Steelers, a couple weeks ago, I was saying I wouldn't pick Detroit no more because they're letting me down. I picked them about 4 or 5 times. And this one is tough.
Don't go back on that.
I know, but it's tough because Pittsburgh's riding high, but at the same time they're really just getting by. They're not really beating the crap out of anybody. I mean, we just seen a 3-5 team almost come and win the game if it wasn't for the referees.
Well, in the last 2 weeks, Detroit lost to the Rams 28-19 and then lost 44-6 at home against Philly. What makes you think
that's wrong? Because last week they didn't play. Last week,
2 weeks before the bye.
They were on the bench. They were hanging out.
Tell them stat ticking.
Yeah.
Before the bye, they have put up. Let's see.
You can tell me all you want, but are you telling me what Pittsburgh's been doing the last couple of weeks? Because you're not telling me that, statistician. You got to look into the whole thing. You can't just look into the one thing, and it's not going to persuade me because I see both spectrums of it.
Jared Goff is not going to outthrow Ben Roethlisberger in this game.
Ben Roethlisberger hasn't even thrown. Oh no, he's thrown one 300-yard game.
He doesn't have to outthrow Big Ben. They have to hope that he can keep up with DeAndre Swift.
All I'm saying is this game's going to be closer than you guys think. I just seen it happen with Chicago with a rookie. Goff has way more experience than that rookie does.
Do you trust Jared Goff?
Nah, listen. Whatever you tell me is not going to persuade my thought, buddy. I'm telling you now.
I'm not picking Detroit on this game.
I'm just going with what I feel because I watch it. I'm going to lean with Pittsburgh here. But I'm telling you what. Listen to me, I'm going to tell you what, though. It's going to be close. This ain't going to be no blowout game. I don't know if that's what you guys are all thinking. It's not going to be a blowout. Detroit's going to keep this interesting.
Start calling him long.
It's going to be like
now that I know that Will is taking Pittsburgh, or should I say the Restburg Steelers?
It's going to be 19-16. That's the score.
19-16. Is anybody else taking Detroit?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Sharon, what you got this ball game? It's your team.
I got the Steelers 27-10.
27-10. Okay. Dennis, what you got?
I'm going with the Steelers. I'm gonna say they're gonna put up 28. 28-14 Steelers.
28-14. Czar?
The spread is not.
Hey, quick question before I go any further though. Sorry about that, Czar.
It's all good.
Is this in Detroit?
No, it's in Pittsburgh.
Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh 23, Detroit 13.
Okay. D-Man, Ethan.
Detroit just played the wide receiver.
You said two different people at the same time. Who do you want to go?
It don't matter.
Whoever's gonna shout it out.
I said that because I messed my double D's while ago. So now I went double names while ago.
24-17 Steelers.
Okay, D-Man.
I'll give you a score, but I got a question after I give a score. I'm gonna say the Steelers 37-10. And the question is, do y'all see the Lions tanking a pass rusher from Oregon?
I don't know. I think the Lions might be.
No, they need a wide receiver, man.
They need more.
Well, they got
They need a wide receiver
anyway,
bad.
They need more offensive help.
They could get
a wide receiver in the late rounds because they already got 2 first-round picks.
Nah, they need a stud. They can't gamble. They have 0. They have to pick a sure thing. They're not in position to take one in the 2nd or 3rd round and hope he pans out. Yep. They got to take the best available wide receiver.
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. If they got the number 1 pick, I don't think you can take.
No, that's why I don't think they're tanking.
The Rams pick.
Yeah.
I don't think they're tanking. I just think they're that bad. But I don't think they want the number 1 pick.
They just really don't have anybody to throw the ball to but Hawkinson's. Hawkinson's the only guy.
There's not that great quarterbacks out there this season, but it's all about defensive line and safeties and cornerbacks this season coming up on the draft. Because there's no quarterback out there that's going to ring anybody's bell. Kid from Pittsburgh and the kid from Cincinnati, I mean, possibly, but.
Well, they was talking about that kid from Coastal Carolina, but he got injured out for the season.
Yeah. So
we got one more pick 'em to go with for this team, I think, besides you.
Same thing.
Yep. Well, unlike General Motors, there will be no bailout for the Detroit Lions. I'll go 31-14 Steelers.
Yeah, and
very
I'd
close.
like to give a shout out to Sharon. This is her team, and there you go, Miss Sharon. 27-10. I got Pittsburgh beating Detroit 27-10.
Right.
So we matched tonight 27-10. I got the Steelers winning that game. So good job, Sharon.
All right, Buck.
Great minds think alike. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the
Buck.
Yeah.
You and me had almost the exact same score. I had Pittsburgh 28-10.
28-10. So there we go. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, Ricky.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's here. The Giants won, and he's here. Look at that.
Oh, shit.
What the heck you talking about?
Oh, man.
Anyway, what's the next game, Buck Flair?
Yeah, what's
up? We're gonna go to the Capitol. We're gonna go to
there we go.
The reservation, as I like to say. We're gonna go to Washington.
Chocolate City. Call it Chocolate City.
Oh, this is ooh.
And talk about my team coming off a bye. They traveling. Tampa Bay's traveling to Washington.
And they coming off a bye.
Is anybody taking Washington?
Nope.
Y'all got a couple of key injuries over there I've seen, huh? Buck?
That sounds like a good lock of the week right there. Buck.
every team got somebody hurt at this point.
Yeah, well, we've had injuries since week 1, Will.
Tampa Bay. It ain't gonna be. They ain't got enough injuries for Washington to beat them. I know that much.
Well, yeah, y'all do got a couple of key injuries, and you have to take that in consideration. But
not against Washington.
At the same time, y'all did bring your receiver back home, Rashad Perriman.
So, hey, you can take Washington though.
Hey, Antonio Brown, Gronkowski, Godwin, Robinson, Pierre-Paul, all questionable.
Hey, you can take Washington, Ace though.
Well, thank you for telling me who I can pick. I appreciate that.
Let me.
I mean, you seem like you were concerned. You seem like you was concerned with the.
No, I was just throwing out the report just so everybody know. I mean, you kind of got to take that in consideration when you're calling these games. You got major injuries. I mean, if Tom Brady was hurt, will we take Tampa Bay?
Well, yeah, Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's a big difference there.
Got to throw it out there, baby.
The guys that are hurt ain't enough for Washington to beat them.
Sam Brady, what you got this game?
Well, I'll take Tampa. Shocker, I know. I'll take Tampa I think it's not even close. I'm going to go 41-14.
When is Fitzpatrick coming back? Is he back?
And don't forget, Brady, they got a couple of players out.
I understand that. They don't have Brown. You said they don't have Brown. They don't have
I'm just messing with
and Evans, but I still think Godwin, and you forget about Tyler. Tyler Johnson's healthy, right, Buck?
Yeah, he's healthy.
Yeah, he's there. Yeah, he's there.
He's in the forgotten man.
Oh. Yeah.
They might even bring Vincent Jackson back.
I always say when you lose a game,
don't forget about
Fournette. Game like Tampa Bay did last year. They came back off a bye and they didn't lose another game. So it'd be interesting to see how they play this ball game. But I got Tampa Bay winning 34-23 over Washington. Go ahead and shout your scores out since everybody's taking Tampa Bay. So, Dennis, what you got?
I'm gonna take Tampa Bay in this game.
Tampa Bay? I don't know if I want Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna go 35-17.
35-17. Let me ask you guys one question. Is Tom Brady an MVP candidate?
Yes.
Not after that last performance.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, he is.
If Josh Allen is, he definitely
and I never say he
I don't
is.
think Josh Allen is an MVP candidate either. I don't know.
So he goes. Hold on. So in 1 week, he goes from the favorite in Vegas to not even a candidate.
That's Vegas. I mean, if you're watching football, the guy looked trash the other day. Lamar
No, I get it, but I'm saying 1 week.
Lamar looked better. Lamar looked better to me than Josh Allen.
That's who I got for MVP. Lamar.
Hold up.
I look better than Josh Allen to me. I like Lamar.
Let's table that conversation for after, because Josh was not the problem last week.
But Brady is a candidate though.
Okay.
But he's in the top 5 talk.
Well, Ace didn't like the way Josh played the week before either with Miami.
Right, I was very crucial that he didn't play that good either. I was very upset. Like, what was he doing? Lamar looked better than me.
I actually thought he would be doing better too. I can't lie.
Lamar looked way better. Tannehill's starting to come about now. I mean, might got to start talking about him soon.
I mean, I had Dak there, last week.
That's probably the biggest thing, because when they beat the Rams, I've already predicted that they will be the number 1 seed in the AFC because their schedule is so weak on the backside of their schedule. So, and all these other teams are going to go into a tougher matchup, because I told my kids today, I said, do you realize the AFC West and the AFC North, they all have winning records?
They all got 5 wins.
5 wins, yep.
They're all up there. So Tannehill is sitting there pretty with his little record, 7-2, I believe. And
the Steelers 6.
And he's got a pretty good
Steelers
defense. The defense has showed up pretty well over the last month. That defense has definitely went from, I think they were 23rd in the last month. I think they're in the top 10 now. Or maybe
their defense is kind of shocking to me how good they started. Bud Dupree came back, and Biner's been playing awesome as far as the safety goes. So, but anyway, go ahead and tell me your scores. Shout them out. Tampa Bay, Washington. Sharon, what you got?
Oof.
I got Tampa Bay 32-24.
Yeah, man.
2-24.
I don't know how I want to do this.
D-Man?
I got the Buccaneers 30-13.
Ethan?
Buccaneers 24-17.
Ooh. Ricky, what you see?
35-32, Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
That's a close-ass game.
Yeah. How about Deadeye?
I don't think it'll be close.
You can't see that
35-13.
35-13.
I got Tampa Bay 30-17.
30-17?
Yeah. Man.
I will say Washington scores more points than the Lions do this week.
I don't know, man. What if this is an upset alert right here, though?
All right. I'm going to go to this game, and I'm going to see
you can get mine. Buck, you can get mine.
Okay, what you got?
34-20.
Oh, you was close. I had 34-23. 34-20 Czar.
Yeah, I'm a field goal extra.
All right. Now this next game, here's another one of those games where are we all going to agree on it? The Darnold-less Carolina Panthers travel to Arizona to play.
Ooh.
So basically, you got Carolina playing Arizona, and I'm going to start out with my co-host in his Matt Rule story against his Kyler Murray quarterback, and see exactly what you got here.
Is Kyler Murray available? Is he playing? I didn't see the report on that yet.
He shouldn't. I would sit him.
I don't care if he is playing.
Right. It don't matter.
And the backup doing it.
PJ Walker from Temple University is starting this game. I'm going with the Panthers. I don't.
You always go with the Panthers.
I'm going with the Panthers
and lose with them every week.
Not every week. I ain't pick them against the Eagles.
They got 4 wins, don't they?
All right. What's the score going to be, Dennis?
It's gonna be tight though. I'm gonna say 21-20.
21-20. Dennis is picking the Carolina Panthers.
I'm probably the only one, so I'm ready for my lone wolf.
Can't believe you picking them over Arizona.
Arizona?
Is anybody taking
Hey, you might as well growl right now.
Carolina?
No, he shouldn't.
No.
Okay.
I can't let him lone wolf it. I can't.
Go
ahead and take an L then. Go.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't know. We don't know what's going on with Kyler. I mean, do we know what's going on with Hopkins yet?
Colt McCoy will beat them boys.
No. You're overlooking the defense, though. Brian Burns is pissed off, especially after last week.
Ain't going to put up no points against
Brian Burns is out.
Thank you.
They both it ain't just Brian Burns.
I feel like Carolina's defense. Gilmore is playing really well, as much as that hurts me. What it is.
He can't guard all four of them receivers.
No, he's going to be locking down whoever he's got.
Yeah, but he can't guard all four of them.
We'll get 20-17. Same score as the Jacksonville game.
Who's winning?
Carolina.
He got Carolina.
Oh, D. Dalton.
People nuts in here, man.
We double D over here. Double D.
Got the double D's, baby. Double D's.
Double D's, baby.
Anybody else taking Carolina?
No.
Okay.
Then after this game, they're gonna go apologize to Cam. Everything gonna be all right. They're gonna.
I got Arizona again scoring 30. I do. I can see him scoring 30 again. I got him winning this ball game 31-23. Deadeye, what you got?
I've got Arizona 33-14.
Ricky.
Man.
Arizona 28-24.
28-24. Will.
Because McCaffrey.
I was just going. He just said the name. I was just going to say that. I like Arizona 34-20, but man, they're going to ride McCaffrey right to the ground, and this guy's going to get hurt and go out for the year in this game.
Trouble Hubbard.
Yep. I know they're going to.
Can't be straight either.
I'm going to go 23-10.
23-10. I think. Oh boy. Okay. Bills Mafia.
Yes, sir. I'm going with Arizona 28-14.
28-14. D-Man.
Well, we don't know if Kyle Murray's going to play, though, but I like to see Colt McCoy play again the second time since he's a Longhorns quarterback before. So I'm going to ride with Colt McCoy if he does play. Cardinals 26, Panthers 13.
Crazy.
He ain't winning 2 in a row.
Watch.
All right, Sharon.
I have Arizona 31-14.
31-14.
One of the hottest running backs in the game right now from last week's game.
With Connor Beaston.
Beaston leads the league in touchdowns.
Ain't that something?
He's a great running back where did he
play at? Where did he first get played at?
Pittsburgh.
He's
from the University of is he from the University of Pitt?
Yep.
Yes.
They gave up on
I like that guy they got behind him, that dude Eno, the rookie.
Oh no, they ain't give up on him too soon. That boy
Eno's not a rookie.
That boy Najee Harris is
the second year.
He's not a rookie.
Eno was he was back.
I thought he was a rookie.
I thought he was too.
No, Eno. I thought he's been there at least 2 years or so.
Let me look that up.
Yeah, I thought he was a rookie.
I thought they got him in the draft. Hold on, man.
Just looking at him.
I'm gonna have to say that Pittsburgh made a great decision to get Najee Harris, and I didn't like the pick.
Well, you know what? It worked out for both. It worked out for both organizations at the end.
We got Czar.
He's
a rookie.
Benjamin.
Huh?
Is he a rookie?
Fantasy.
Oh, hold on. I thought you looked it up and you beat me to it. Hold on, I'm trying to.
No, I ain't looking up. I don't give that shit about no Enos Venus.
Enos Venus? He said Enos Venus.
Hey, Buck, what's in that popcorn you're eating?
Tell him butter vodka. Tell him it's butter jack.
Shout out to Jack Daniels popcorn.
Enos Venus. No, you're right. This is he's a second. So we're both off rookie, and you said a couple seasons. He's actually this is his second year.
Oh,
and he came from what university? Come from?
I'm gonna give y'all a hint.
Appalachian State.
No, I'm gonna give y'all a hint. He's already close to it.
Where'd you burn?
So where would that be?
Arizona State.
Arizona State.
There you go.
Okay.
He must have played with Herm. He played with Herm then.
They played to win the game.
Yeah, he played with Herm.
He was N'Keal Harry or something like that with the Patriots team or something like that.
Don't even say that fucking name.
What's wrong, Slim Brady?
Nothing, 3 points.
Yeah, he's a. All right, we're gonna go to my co-host's team. The team that beat the Cowboys last week. Shout out to the Denver Broncos.
They was playing some defense last week.
Philadelphia Eagles traveled to Denver to play, and my co-host, how you see this ball game?
Yeah, how do you see this?
I don't know. Started 4:25. I don't know.
How you see this?
24-25.
They started 4:25. That's all I know. I don't know.
That's a lot of ums.
Because I don't really have a defense over here, man. These guys play like they make 1 or 2 special plays and swear they did something, and that'd be about it. I don't really have a defense over here, but I really want to say that my team is going to win this game, 24-21 Eagles.
24-21
That's what I really want to say.
Eagles.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a tough pick. Fuck.
All right, Will.
Oh.
No time to think.
Yeah, this is a tough pick for me because I was just dogging the shit out of Denver, saying, man, they started off hot and then they went shitty, and then all of a sudden they just smacked Dallas in the mouth. So I'm like,
3-0, and then you lose three.
I don't know what Denver team is showing up. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna lean towards Denver as well because experience is gonna overrule everything. I'll get Denver 24-17.
24-13 Broncos.
All right, 24-17.
17. That's all right.
24-17.
Man, this is phew. After the last game I saw Philly play when they beat Detroit 44-6, I hope they can carry some of that momentum into Denver. I think
they just lost. They
just lost, bro.
I said the last time I saw the Eagles play.
How can they carry something? How can they carry it into Denver when they lost?
I see these. Hey, you know what it is that I came to a conclusion. Wednesday just ain't your day. That's what it is. It's just not your day.
They gonna carry it from when you saw them last. I hear you.
Yeah, I didn't watch them play recently.
I didn't watch
it's
the recent ticking carry. I got you.
You just kind of gotta go.
You know what?
And that's like me saying, hey, I ain't seen Atlanta since week 5 when they won, so they're gonna carry that into week 10, and I'm gonna take.
But they
did. Go ahead, Eric.
I'm gonna take Philly on this one. I think it's gonna be a close game. I'm Philly 28-21.
28-21.
All touchdowns, huh?
Okay. All right, Karen.
Unfortunately, I have Denver winning 24-21.
24-21.
Yeah, the spread is only 2.5.
2.5.
That's why I was kind of scary too. That's not scary.
What? Sharon, Vegas, you what?
Well, I wasn't sure which way I was going, so that's the only time I look at the spread if I can't really decide. I wanted to go with the Eagles because I love Jalen Hurts, but
I love him too. That's my son.
I just couldn't do it.
All right, D-Man.
I got the Broncos 22-17.
22-17. All right, Ethan.
Philly 27-24.
Ooh.
I'm loving it.
You know what I do like about Philly? I like to run all 3 of your running backs. I don't even know who the starter is over there.
They're like 2 weeks ago.
You know what the one thing I do like about us in this game?
What's up?
We're away. That's where we got all our wins at. We don't have a home win this season.
What?
We don't have a home win this season. Not even a home preseason win. Let me get that out the way.
Wow.
That's why they threw that flower at Nick Sirianni.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I forgot about that story.
That's just sad.
I forgot about that story. They threw a flower at Nick.
Yeah, he backed out. He backed out and looked up like, what was that?
Yeah.
You know,
All
like
right.
he's about to go in the stands. He ain't built like that.
I know, right?
Slim Brady, what you see this game?
It pains me to pick the Broncos, so let me just say 28-17 Denver and move on.
28-17 Denver and move on. All right, Czar.
20-17 Philly.
Ooh.
He's picking a Philly special.
Ooh.
I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, let me hear.
This is a classic case. Denver got up for who everyone was calling the best team in the NFL. Even Stephen A. Smith was calling Dallas the best team. That was their Super Bowl. They let everything out on the line and whooped our ass. They about to have a major letdown, and Philly going to go in there and get them.
Wow.
That kind of makes sense.
It does make a lot of sense. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna take the Denver Cowboys to beat the Philly Eagles. 27-23. I'm taking the Denver Cowboys now that they're the greatest team.
You want to take the Tampa Saints too?
Huh?
You taking the Tampa Saints?
Hold on. Did Ricky give his?
Not yet. Ricky, go ahead, Ricky.
Ricky, unmute yourself.
I had you choking on that one, Buck.
Yeah.
I agree with Czar. It's the exact same score.
Czar, 2017, you're taking the Eagles?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I'm nervous as shit now.
Everybody's taking the Eagles.
Bring a Giants fan and a Cowboys fan to the Eagles.
It's called bad juju, Dennis. Bad juju.
I'm nervous as shit now.
Yeah.
All right. I just want your opinion on this. The 5 out of the next 6 weeks for Philly, they've got Denver, New Orleans, the Giants, the Jets, then their bye, and then Washington Giants.
Damn.
Oh, well.
Okay.
How many of those games does Philly win?
They got a shot at a wild card.
Yeah. I don't know.
How many games did they win?
Out of all those teams I just mentioned, how many games did they win?
Tune in to the Buck Flair show every Wednesday night.
Make sure you tune into the Buck Flair show every Wednesday night.
If you don't dodge out the Zoom,
if the Rams lose, I still want you to turn into the Buck Flair show, and I'll let you know each week how they're going to do.
As a matter of fact, we want you to come through every single week.
Yeah, we analyze.
He's brave enough to come on a Zoom.
We're going to start breaking it down quarter by quarter for you too. All right.
Sure, we'll go over
and you know something, Eric, and to Eric, and to the real Slim Brady. Czar, Buck Flair, each and every Sunday, we watch the game right here in the Zoom. And everybody that's in the comment section, each and every Sunday, we watch the game right here in the Zoom.
Watch the game in the Zoom.
We watch the game in the Zoom and we talk plenty of shit. Sometimes we fall asleep because we get too drunk.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, shout out to the, I tell you what, shout out to the Denver Broncos because the one thing that they did was beat the Cowboys last week. Not only did they beat the Cowboys, the score kept coming across my phone. It was like 23-0. I was like, get the fuck out of here. It was like 30-0. I was like, oh, Lord have mercy. And then next thing you know, it ended up being 30-16, make it look reasonable. But
I still won my fantasy. Hey, I won my fantasy with those 16 points.
I'm glad you won your fantasy because your team lost. But anyway,
your team lost. Hey, you trying to rub it in, but y'all lost too, Buck. So
no, I was off last week. I was off. I was having a good old time. I was trick or treat.
You're on a bye week.
Whatever. Y'all lost y'all last game. Remember the Halloween show. Y'all lost y'all last game. We got the same record.
No, I won. Goddamn it! All right. Speaking of winning, we're gonna go to as Zart would like to say, San Diego.
Right.
The Chargers are hosting the Minnesota Vikings, and I'm gonna start out with Ricky.
I can't get used to that Los Angeles Chargers, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna start out with Ricky since he lives in Minnesota. The Vikings against the Chargers, Ricky.
24. Or no, wait. 35-24 Vikings.
35-24 Vikings.
Ooh.
What time is this game, Buck? Let me get that up.
It's a 4 o'clock game.
4 o'clock, man. Or 405.
And where is it at?
It's out here in LA.
California.
This is a 1 o'clock game.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know the help you can get anyway.
In California, it is.
Guys.
Oh, yeah.
For the West Coast guys, it is.
Yeah, it's 105 over here.
We get to watch football at 10 a.m., baby.
Oh, man. Y'all lucky.
All right, D-Man. Or what?
All right, D-Man.
Chargers 28, Vikings 21.
28-21. D-Man's taking the Chargers. All right, Sharon.
Yeah, I struggled with this damn game, and my score matches D-Man. I got the Chargers 28-21.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody go Chargers. Come on.
You know, I wasn't convinced though, Ricky. I actually changed it because I had Minnesota winning at first. The spread is 2.5 in favor of the Chargers.
I think you gave up on Michigan State. I think you gave up on Michigan State too soon.
On my end, it's showing it's a 3-point favorite for the Chargers.
Well, I see 2.5 on my screen.
Oh yeah, you're a fair number by the way when you said 3-point, Eric.
But every time I pick the Chargers to win, they lose.
Really?
When I pick them to lose, they win.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Yo, D-Man always catch him with that fucking 3-point shit.
Dennis, you're not helping the situation.
Yes, he is very badly.
All right, Ethan.
Yeah, no matter anytime 3 points show up, your favorite number. Here come the Rams in the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna
that's what I thought the Raiders were. I thought it was gonna be 28-3 when the Giants beat the Raiders last week. But
all right, Ethan.
I'm gonna take the Vikings 30-28.
Wow.
30-28.
That's bold.
All right, Deadeye.
Oh, miss. And I'm out here in California. Fudge.
So you better be careful.
Can I choose the referees?
After Monday night? Absolutely.
I don't trust Kirk Cousins at all, but I've seen what Justin Herbert's been doing, and the Chargers are looking all right. I'll give this one to the Chargers. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I got LA 31-21.
31-21. All right, Czar.
31-23. Chargers.
Ooh.
Yep. That's 4 points.
Your big loss for the week.
All right, Will.
I got 31-24 Minnesota.
There you
go. Let's go up 3 more points. Oh, that's good.
All right, Brady.
Minnesota.
I think you and I match on the score and the winner. I believe you said 31-21 LA, right?
Yes.
That's also what I had.
Oh, okay.
I did not see that coming.
All right, Dennis.
Well, I have an overtime game.
Ooh, overtime.
34-31. Minnesota wins a game with a field goal.
Finally,
are you
again?
Wait! You sure? You sure they're not gonna miss a 30-yard field goal again?
No, they're gonna win. They're gonna finally end the field goal curse that was brought on to them by Gary Anderson 22 years ago.
Right.
If you don't know, do your research.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Gary Anderson, man.
The last Minnesota player that I saw make a lot of field goals was Kevin Garnett.
They got to play hard for Dalvin Cook because he's going through a lot right now. His girl pistol whipped him.
Thank you, UFC Lopez.
I think somebody matched my score earlier. I am taking the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, jeez.
What?
30-28.
Oh.
That was me. That was me.
That was Ethan?
Yeah, Ethan.
All right.
Ethan, take a
Good job,
drink.
Ethan. I got the Vikings winning 30-28.
I got the drink right here.
Take a drink.
Right. Take a drink. I got you. Labatt Blue. I need to get some Labatt Blue one day.
Do they deliver the shit? Can you get it delivered or is that illegal?
It's sold here in the States. Yeah. You can buy Labatt Blue in the States, Dennis. You gotta go down to the liquor store and put on the red and white Canadian shirt or some shit. You can get it. I know how Philadelphia is. You know, you got to just go down there and just say, you got any Canadian beer? And I'm pretty sure they'll show you Moosehead and the Bat Blue.
Nice.
Nice. The Moosehead. I seen the Moosehead.
Hey, wait a minute. Labatt's not Canadian. Labatt's Buffalo.
That's Buffalo's own Labatt. Just like in Pennsylvania, we got Ying-a-ling-a-ling over here. Ying-a-ling-a-ling.
Jing-a-ling, jing-a-ling.
Ying-a-ling-a-ling. School
bell
ring.
Down to our top 5 NFL games on Sunday that we'd like to tune into and watch. Number 5 is Dennis's team, the Tennessee Titans against Dalton's team, the New Orleans Saints. Number 5 game of the week. And so, Dennis, how do you see the Titans coming off a big win over the Rams?
Let's not discuss that.
Playing the Saints, who coming off a tough loss to the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, Dennis, how do you see that?
Well.
Put your Burger King crown.
Looking like
don't worry about the crown. It's just doing this thing.
Looking like Biggie Smalls.
Hey, looking like King Joffrey Jerry. Or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She's your queen.
Anyway, listen. I'm taking the Tennessee Titans because I'm riding with Tannehill. It's Tanny time. If you don't know, it's Tanny time, and it's still a Bama over there that I'm waiting for to get loose. He's gonna get loose. He warming up. You know, his legs a little cold, but he gonna get loose. As soon as he do, I'm gonna say, "Roll Tide, woo, Bama!" That's what I'm saying.
Julio, huh?
Yeah. Julio.
What score gonna be?
I'm going with 31-14.
Wow. All right, D-Man.
Well, first of all, I don't trust the Saints quarterbacks right now, and I don't trust most receivers. When I watch the game, Trevor Siemian, he's been passing the ball. Like, him receivers are not on the same page. And I'm pretty sure y'all heard Alvin Kamara, he's not practicing because of his knee.
Oh, there go another Bama guy.
And honestly, I'm not a delusional Saints
Alvin
fan.
Kamara started with Bama.
I'm going to take the Titans 26-13.
26. Is Trevor Seaman still quarterbacking?
Wait a minute.
What the fuck? We're going to get booted off this shit.
This is about to be our last show.
I think it's Taysom Hill.
Shit. All right, Ethan.
I think they share the role, actually. I'm not sure.
They playing musical quarterback?
Oh, boy.
All right.
If I forget to say anything, though, once if the Saints do lose, maybe Sean Payton should quit the Saints head coach and go work at Kings or Queens, play as Kevin James.
That's not all Sean Payton's fault.
If the Saints win, you need to be the nuts of the week for only giving your 13 points.
But no, that's his thing he's been doing this year. They'll say his team's gonna lose, and then they win.
It's a reverse psychology.
Then he over there, he cheesing like a Chester cat. You know, so
over there eating chips and French onion dip.
Right.
Yeah,
and
he did.
He got cheeseburgers over there with extra onions.
In my room.
No, ketchup.
Stupid.
All right, Ethan.
Y'all crazy.
All right, Ethan. What you got, Ethan?
Y'all making me hungry talking about food like that.
Yeah, this one was tough for me.
Classic.
In my room.
I'm gonna go 33-30 Saints.
Huh? What'd you say?
33-30 Saints.
That's kind of a high score for you after watching the 9-6 game last week.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Don't let up, bro. Does not let up, bro. Hey, man. Tampa Bay better not lose a game, bro. I'm getting on you, bro. I'm learning. Hey, I'm learning, Buck. He's sneaky as hell, bro.
He likes to throw those little things in there.
All right, Sharon. What you got this game?
I've got. Hold on. Let me look at my sheet. I've got. Unfortunately, I have Tennessee winning 28-17.
28-17 Tennessee. All right, Slim Brady.
And Julio Jones ain't gonna make no difference, Dennis. Sorry to bust your bubble. It's not gonna be him.
I didn't say he was making a difference. I just said I'm waiting for him to come along.
Well, you're going to keep waiting because it's not going to happen this week.
Yeah, one good game so far.
Yeah. Whatever.
All right. I'm going to take the Titans here, 31-20. And the two factors. Remember, Adrian Peterson played a few games for the Saints, and they never really gave him a chance. And he was kind of burned by that. He's trying to find a new team. I think AP is going to have a pretty nice day. He's going to remember the Saints didn't really give him a chance. And Julio Jones will have a breakout game because with Lattimore locking up A.J. Brown, what other corners do the Saints have? Nobody. Julio's going up against the number 3 at best.
Whatever. 31-20. All right, Ricky.
I'm going to go with Who Dat Nation.
Ricky's going with Who Dat.
28-24 Saints.
28-24. Ricky is he considered the lone wolf? We'll see if Eric got something in there.
No, he's not. Remember, I took the Saints.
Ethan picked the Saints, though.
Oh, Ethan took the Saints?
Yeah.
33-30?
Yeah.
I didn't get mine yet either.
I
thought you said Tennessee 33-30. Okay.
Oh gosh, okay. I'm gonna forget what happened this past Sunday night.
What happened, Eric?
No, we're not discussing that. We're talking about this game.
Stafford being Stafford.
No, you shut up too.
I just don't dodge the zoom out again, buddy.
Honestly, Trevor Siemian as quarterback right now, it's just not helping New Orleans. There's just a lot of there's no chemistry going on right now on both sides, and it's a lot of just bad things happening. Tennessee showed why they're one of the toughest teams in the league, what they did this past week, and them gaining in despite of,
What did they do this? Hey, Eric, what did they do this past week?
Absolutely what, Saints?
No, Rams.
Tennessee.
Or the Tennessee.
The Rams?
Tennessee.
Discussing what the Rams did. I said I focused on this game.
I know,
but I know. What did Tennessee do last week?
We're trying to tell you. We're trying to talk
embarrassed the Rams in front of everybody. Tennessee made a laughing stock out of Matthew Stafford in the first half.
Got it.
Okay,
I don't want to discuss it anymore. I didn't want to discuss it, period.
Well, you just brought it up.
You know what? You shut up too.
All right.
Hey, settle down, Taysom Manzuck.
You know what, Dalton? You shut up too.
All right.
I'm taking Tennessee 33-17.
33-17. Eric Stafford. All right.
You know what, Buck?
You know what, Buck? I got it written down. Eric Stafford. That's what happened.
Eric Stafford. Wow.
Will,
now I really
Will. Now.
No, you didn't ask me.
What you got?
I was looking at the Kamara thing earlier, and I was like, damn, hopefully he doesn't sit out. But I am going with New Orleans because they do have a defense as well. And Tannehill does get flushed when he plays good defense.
Okay.
I got them 24-17.
24-17. Wow.
I don't think you got Czar's pick either.
Yeah, no, you didn't get mine.
Czar, go ahead, Czar.
I don't think Buck used to me. I ain't been on the show in 100 weeks. So.
Well, it's good to have you back. I'll tell you that.
We're just glad to have you back, and I was hoping you'd have a candy bar tonight. But go ahead and tell me who you got.
I can't. Not at the moment. It ain't good, but I love candy bars though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm going with the score of. So what's his name said that AP was gonna remember the Saints. Tannehill now is gonna make sure forever that the Saints remember the Titans. Oh, and I'm going 24-17. Titans.
Hey, that's a great movie. It is a great
forever. Forever.
Somebody in the comments said Czar played the song.
No, it's an inside joke.
It's an inside joke.
It almost came, but he made it through. It didn't get to the level of the song that needed to be played at that particular time.
Larry. I thought we was talking about porn there. I thought we was talking about porn there for a minute. The way you was going that you talking about he almost came, he came through. And
I want to know what love is.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord.
I'm taking Tennessee. I think somebody almost matched my score. 30-20 over the Saints. I got Tennessee winning 30-20. So I'm taking the Titans to win that ball game. And then I'm going to move on
Wait, before you go to the next one, I almost forgot, though. Janoris Jenkins, he's facing this foreign team. I feel like it's going to be personal for Janoris Jenkins. He's going to still remember the Saints.
At the end of the day, he's still Jackrabbit.
Somebody going to remember somebody in that game.
Right.
I mean,
Zach will always remember the Titans.
They're not going to remember Derrick Henry, that's for sure.
The number four game of the week has to do with a guy who used to coach this team, and now he gets the opportunity to coach against them. And of course, we're talking about the hottest team in the NFL right now, Dallas Oliver's team, the New England Patriots, hosting the Cleveland Browns this week. And so Slim Brady, right now, Slim Brady is looking pretty good on his predictions, talking about how great this team is now. So anyway, the Patriots and the Browns, Slim Brady, how do you see this game coming up?
Well, let's see. I forget what we started. It was like 1-3. It was pretty bad, and I was thinking I was wrong. We won 3 in a row, 4 of our last 5. So with the way the defense is playing,
yeah, I think y'all won. I think y'all won ever since we beat y'all.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, they beat they smoked.
And then 4 of our last 5.
After we put hands on y'all, then y'all woke up.
Yeah.
After CeeDee Lamb wave, y'all came alive, bro.
That was good. Except for Jalen Mills. He's out there getting fucking roasted, but whatever. Everybody except Jalen. All 52 and Jalen. I'll go with the Pats. But it's in Foxborough. I'll go. The score is kind of the harder part for me. I don't really think on it. But I could reasonably see us breaking 30 this week, I think, especially with the way we've started to utilize Hunter Henry a lot more. I'll go 31. I'll give the Browns 21 simply because I think they're a better team out there without Odell, just because Baker and him never seem to be on the same page.
31-21, Patriots from legendary Slim Brady. How's my cat doing tonight?
He is hiding from me like a little dickhead, but I think he's still doing all right.
I know the fans will be disappointed if you don't have at least one shot of the pussy on the show player show.
Wait, I gave my pick, so I'm gonna go look for the pussy.
All right.
Oh,
good luck. All right, Ethan.
Man, we're gonna get kicked off for sure.
All right, Ethan.
After all the other stuff we've said on here before, we're good.
All right, Ethan.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going with Cleveland 34-27.
Cleveland 34-27. Ethan. All right, Dalton.
I got Browns 23, the Patriots 16.
Ooh, 23-16. All right, Sharon.
I actually have the Patriots winning this game, 28-24.
This was a tough game for Sharon, by the way. This is 2 teams that she really despises.
I can't.
Oh, there's Brady right there. All right,
man. I woke him up from a nap.
Big ass.
He is not.
He looks like a tired cat.
That's a cat cheetah, bro.
18 and a half pounds.
Man, wow. He could be anywhere else right now. Just looking at his ring. Oh boy. The only reason there's some questionable injuries. You got Jadeveon Clowney, Harrison Bryant, Baker Mayfield, and Myles Garrett all questionable. We know Baker Mayfield's playing with the injury. After what Cleveland just did to Cincinnati.
When did Jadeveon Clowney become a question?
Right.
It's the injury update report, you know.
Man, it is a stat ticking, so
41-16 win against Cincinnati. I thought, Nick Chubb just ran over the whole Cincinnati defense. I don't think this is going to change. I think
Chubb is out. Chubb is out.
COVID. Oh well.
Yeah, Chubb's on COVID.
Out of all the people you named Jadeveon Clowney, you should have been naming Nick Chubb.
If he can test 2 negative,
Chubb wasn't listed on this injury report right here.
He is vaccinated.
He's not injured. He got COVID.
He's vaccinated though. He's vaccinated. So
all he has to do is test negative twice.
You're taking who?
Cleveland 28-20.
28-20 Cleveland. All right, Ricky.
24-21 Patriots.
Ooh.
Because of the fact that Chubb might not play.
All right, Will.
if he can come up with 2 negative tests by Sunday, he'll be on the field, boys.
Yeah.
Because he is vaccinated, just so you know. I got Cleveland. I got Cleveland 28-26.
28-26 Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's a close game right there, Will.
Yeah.
All right, Czar.
Bill Belichick.
I'm gonna go 23-16 with the victorious New England Patriots.
Ooh.
That's right. That's right, Czar.
All righty. All right, Dennis.
Hell no.
All right, Dennis.
I was thinking about this for a while. You know what I mean? And I know Bill Belichick is good at taking away the best thing that you do. But if there's one point that Baker touchdown maker has to win a meaningful game, it has to be this game. I'm going 24-20. Baker Mayfield for Offensive Player of the Week.
They started off great last week. They want to give him
24 points.
Let me ask. I got
Offensive Player of the Week for 24 points.
Okay.
Slim Brady.
Yeah.
When is the last time that the Patriots won at home?
Won at home this year?
When they had Brady.
No, they won at home. They beat the Jets or something, didn't y'all?
Yeah.
Oh, that was at New York.
No, they beat the
No,
Jets.
we beat them
They
both
beat the
times
Jets.
so far this year. That had we played Houston on the road, Chargers on the road. I think we only have one home win this year. I think the rest of them are road.
Right. Beat the Jets like 54-13 at home or something like that.
Yeah. Then that was
You lost to Miami at home. You lost to Tampa Bay at home.
Yep.
You lost to Dallas at home.
Yep. New Orleans.
New Orleans at home.
Yep. We got one win at home. The Jets.
So you guys are 1-4 right now at home.
I guess so. Yeah.
Is that correct?
Seems like it because we're undefeated on the road.
Right. So if you're 1-4
The
at
only
home
other
right now,
win they have at home was the very first week of the preseason.
No, they have the only win they have at home is the Jets. The second time they played them, they swept the Jets.
Right.
That's their only home win.
And the Patriots are 4-0 on the road.
Come on, Stat.
I said outside of the Jets game, the only other win was in the preseason.
Who cares about the preseason?
Ain't nobody care.
About practice.
So Brady, let me ask you this.
Hold on. No, they won a scrimmage at home.
God damn it, Czar. Nobody gives a shit about no goddamn preseason. Get out of the fucking hospital. You just fucking talk about preseason. Then you said they want to scrimmage at home. Now, Brady, you guys are 1-4 and this is week 10. Do you see this as a must-win game? Because this is if you lose this game, you're going to be 1-5 at home, and you got Buffalo still to go.
Very sure you'll play on the road in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean,
is this like a must-game win for you guys? Do you think so?
No. I mean, you could argue that every game in the NFL is a must-win every week because obviously you want to win every week. But I'm not looking so much at the fact that we'd be 1-5 at home. I would be looking at the quality of the games played. The fact we were a field goal and a crossbar bounce away from beating the defending world champs at home. the comeback that we nearly mounted against New Orleans, the 1-point loss and the badly timed fumble to Miami. So it's not like we're getting killed at home, and we'd still be 5-5 overall in the year. And with an extra playoff spot, all you got to be is 500 at this point in the year, and we're playing hot before this anyway. So I don't think so.
He's got a point. I mean, because you guys were also tied before the Lamb wave.
Yeah.
Hey, yep. You know what I heard out of all that?
Lamb wave.
I heard field goals being missed in Boston. Kind of sounds like the Celtics against the Lakers.
Well, I'm going to say this right here. After talking to Dallas,
oh boy!
After talking and after seeing the pussy,
That cat gets more than you do, Buck.
I'm gonna.
Shit.
That was good, Ricky. Anyway, I'm gonna take the Patriots to win this game now. You know, this was probably one of my toughest games to pick. But because of Belichick used to be a Browns coach, Browns coming off a big victory. The Nick Chubb thing is still kind of questionable. I mean, if he plays, it'll be a big advantage for the Browns, I think. But
Dearness Johnson. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm taking the Patriots 23-16 over the Browns.
You got the same score.
Same score, 23-16. I got the Patriots right here because it was close. I'm taking the Patriots. I'm going to jump on that Patriots bandwagon after talking to Brady because it could have went either way. Because, I mean, the Browns, I was leaning towards the Browns, but like Sharon says, this was a tough game for me. So it was a really tough game for me because of the history of Bill Belichick and the Browns because if there's one team that Bill Belichick does not want to lose to, it's the Browns. He does not want to lose to Cleveland. Matter of fact, I'd be interested to see what is Bill Belichick's record against the Browns since he's been in New England.
Well, I think I could be the man for that right now.
Let's
see. He took over in 2000, and I know we played him in 2003, 2007, 2011. We won in 2003. We won in 2007. They beat us in 2011 in Cleveland. We beat them in 2013, 3, 4. I believe he is 4-1 against the Browns.
4-1 against the Browns. That's huge.
Somebody fact check off the top of my head. I believe he's 4-1.
All right, so you heard it there without even looking it up. The guru of the Patriots. Next, we're going to go to the third game of the week, and it has to do with Czar Quinn. This is a game last year that Dennis talks about all the time on Talkerish Tuesday. The Falcons blew a lead last year to the Cowboys, and I'm talking about the Atlanta Falcons traveling to Dallas to play their former head coach, Dan Quinn, who's the defensive coordinator. So, Czar, how do you see your team playing the Falcons this week?
Yeah, Czar.
Oh, man. Let's see. I'm going to go 38-17, Dallas.
Ooh, 38-17. Dallas.
38-17.
All right, Dennis. He's got that look over there. Got that look over there.
I think this time, I'm going to ride with my man, Ron Thomas. I think I'm going to ride with Ron Thomas. I'm going with 27-24 Atlanta. Hot Atlanta.
Wow. There we go. 27-24. Ricky.
Speaking of Ron.
I'm going to go with Dallas. I'm going to go 38-3.
Dallas 38-3.
Damn.
All right, Sharon.
Pitts. Oh, excuse me. Who do they got to throw? Pitts? That's it?
I have Dallas winning this game 28-21.
28-21 Dallas. Ron Thomas is in the house. Mr. Atlanta Falcons the greatest wide receiver to play for the Falcons, Roddy White. All right, Ron.
I got 27-17, Atlanta.
27-17, Atlanta.
Yeah, that was good, sir.
You know, I had that written down last week, Ron. Just so you know, I wrote that score down last week. I said Ron's gonna come on the Buck Flair show. He's gonna say 27-17, Atlanta. And you're gonna say, shout out to Roddy White, the greatest wide receiver of all time. Come on, Ron. You sitting there, you got that look like you got Czar on the show. You afraid to say something. You know, Czar's up there. He picked 38.
Giggling all last night, Mr. Giggles about Buffalo. Come on now.
Hey, they playing us at the wrong time. The wrath is coming
at the right time because your quarterback's still horrible.
Watch. The wrath is coming, baby.
I don't care. Stevie Wonder to see this ass will be y'all friend.
Keep that energy Sunday. Keep that same energy.
You keep it too. Don't disappear like your headline did.
Hey, it's all good.
Oh boy.
I never disappear, homie.
All right, everybody pick your score.
All right, Brady.
Somebody's got so much wind in their background. It's killing me, man.
I know.
All right, Brady.
All right, well, the last time these two teams played, the Falcons special teams didn't play very fucking special. They forgot how to recover an onside kick. If the game comes down to that, which it won't, they're screwed. But they're screwed either way. It's Cordero Patterson versus the Cowboys. I get the Cowboys 38. I'll give Atlanta 21 because I'm feeling nice, but I think Micah Parsons is going to do a pretty good job taking away Kyle Pitts. Rookie versus rookie matchup, but Parsons is just keeps showing up every single week, and Pitts is taking a while to emerge.
Wow. Okay.
No about the dates.
All right, Get what you got?
Who?
Dallas 34-17.
34-17. Okay, Ethan.
Dallas 31-21.
Dallas 31-21. All right, D-Man.
I got the Cowboys 31-23.
And the background noise, I figured out to Eric.
It's mine. I can't help it.
That's the stat of chicken?
Oh, much better. Thank you. Much better.
Good looking stat of chicken.
Oh, boy, that was irritating.
Go look at stats.
D-Man's got Dallas 2 as well. 31-23. Dallas has got them as well.
Yeah, I got Cowboys 31-23.
All right, better? We good?
Man, I tell you what. I mean,
I got Dallas 34-24. There's no way they lose twice at Jerry House.
34-24. You taking them?
Micah Parsons' stats right now in week 10 are better than Chase Young's were all of 2020.
So right now is Talkerish Tuesday. Dennis and Ron Thomas taking Atlanta to win this ball game, huh?
Of course they are. That's his team.
Roddy White, the greatest of all time, right?
I tell you what, one thing that scares me in this ball game is Dan Quinn is with the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's anybody that knows how to play against Dan Quinn, it's got to be Matty Ice.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing about
you got to be a good quarterback.
The only thing about Matty Ice that I do not like about this game is that he has no defense, like the Broncos have a defense.
Right.
However, the coach for the Titans, he has a very good offensive mind.
Yeah.
And he has beat Dallas pretty handily when he faced him last time as the OC in Tennessee. And that is before.
Okay, but you're comparing.
Right, this is Tennessee we're talking about.
True.
Not Atlanta.
You got a guy that has a good offensive mind playing against Mike McCarthy, who has a
You mean Kellen Moore, baby? Get it right.
kind of mind.
No, Kellen. No, it ain't Mike McCarthy. It's Kellen Moore.
Hey, this is my
the hottest OC offensive guru.
Yeah,
that's who we talking about.
Was his offensive mind really that great when you had a 2K running back in your backfield though? Come on, I think we're giving that guy too much credit, man.
Who?
He's talking about this OC.
Oh yeah, right.
Come on, man.
And McCarthy don't run the offense.
Right.
Kellen Moore is the man.
Yeah, he's the hottest.
Just
guy.
to let you know, because my team, so I just got to correct that.
I think this is going to be my highest scoring game of the week.
Who's running the ball like that?
It's going to be my highest scoring game of the week, and I'm taking the Atlanta Falcons. I'm taking the Atlanta Falcons to beat the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh shit!
38-30, and I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think Matty Ice is going to figure out Dan Quinn's scheme. And the Broncos, when the Broncos can score 30 points against the goddamn fucking Cowboys defense, I think the Atlanta Falcons are going to score at least 38-something points on that defense.
That's where you're wrong. You're comparing one week to a different team in another week when you know the NFL is always different week to week. But do what you do.
But Atlanta's
y'all have the right.
You got Dallas winning 38-17.
I'll see y'all next week.
I got Atlanta winning 38-30.
We'll see y'all next week.
I mean, Dan Quinn know how to play Matty Ice. There's a reason Dan Quinn ain't over there. He's gonna go crazy on Matty Ice.
Yeah.
Remember,
Matty Ice.
Okay. Don't listen to me.
We never do. We never, trust me, 2 years in a row. We haven't listened 2 years.
Yeah, like y'all did not listen to me this past week when we busted the Saints' ass, right? Okay.
You didn't bust their ass. It was a close.
Okay, what about all the weeks y'all lost?
Yeah, what about
y'all 500? You act like y'all doing something.
Playoff. What you been smudging on?
Y'all 500. Get out of here, bro.
You still in the
Get out of here with that crap, bro.
500, struggling in the
you act like
500 in the AFC.
You act like y'all been beating it. You act like y'all been winning.
500 NFC gets you a couch seat.
All right, move on.
After y'all lose next week, y'all not gonna be in the playoffs.
We're gonna see.
They're gonna be in the layoffs. The layoffs.
Really, I don't know.
Me. Y'all been like y'all winning some games.
Hey, that's gonna be my new joke and word of the day.
Oh, you could use that. Oh, yeah, you gonna be in the layoffs?
No. Everybody else some people in California might be, but not me.
Yeah. Talking about a defense, Denver has better offensive weapons than Atlanta does.
Right, and a way better defense.
They got a one.
They probably got the best secondary in football.
Right.
All I know is that I'm taking Atlanta.
Hey, I'm in first in picks for a reason, so y'all do what y'all want to do, though.
No, you're in second now, Czar. You lost your.
I'm in first.
No, you lost your lead.
You're in second.
Hey, on the post you just put up, I was in first.
Second now. You got a guy named.
You got to keep track of that, man, because they be.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I be keeping track.
I saw me won at 91. The post you
made.
You
in second now. Some guy passed you. His name is Patrick.
It wasn't on the post. You didn't put it on the post.
Yeah, it's in there.
I know I'm not blind.
Yeah, you can go ahead and look at the leaderboard.
All right.
No, it's on there, Czar. You're second. Right. I looked at it.
How many games?
Take another heat of that oxygen. You'll be all right.
It's all good. Hey, I'm doing better than y'all with or without it.
I know it. But anyway, this will be a game next week when you come on the show. You might come on the show and dude,
I'm looking at it. It says number 1, King Czar. Number 2, Adam. What are y'all looking at?
Look at the points. Look at the points.
You gotta look at the number.
It says 91. I'm number 1.
Okay, but wait.
Look at Patrick High.
He doesn't list them in order.
Look at Patrick Hodge.
Just because you're listed number one doesn't mean you have the highest
That's
point.
confusing as hell.
Oh, who the hell does that type of shit?
Oh, that's confusing as hell. Never mind.
You know why? I ain't got time to type out y'all's goddamn names.
My bad. I'm looking at number one. Okay.
Not only
that y'all pointed that out, that's different. I'm looking at it's normally an order.
Not only that, but he also goes by the points that you said per game. So if you say,
how does that factor in?
Well, you'll see once it starts to get closer and closer.
Well, my picks are right. I have 91 right.
You're all right.
That's what my score is. No. I'm saying I don't know how I don't see the points factoring in.
I got 80
because this is my picks are right.
You're right. You second place. You was first.
No. I know. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and move on.
What's the next game, Buck?
The next game, number 2 game of the week. And the reason why this is the number 2 game of the week is because they hate each other. And it's the one team.
Oh, I know.
It's the one team that gives them a lot of fucking problems. And we're talking about Sunday Night Football, the Kansas City Chiefs against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
And I want to start out with Will. He likes to party. And this game is Sunday night. This is in Las Vegas.
I do like to party, but I stay out of trouble. I get Ubers. You know, I don't go on.
Get Ubers. I knew you were going to go there.
I don't go on Instagram Live flashing, guns and stuff. I behave. I actually behave. I like to drink.
Well, water guns you do.
Nope, not no water guns. Here we go. I'm going Vegas. You know what? I'm going to go Vegas. Yes, I am going to go Vegas because Kansas City still has no defense. They barely beat Green Bay with a backup quarterback.
And
Vegas is due for a win. They just grabbed Deshaun Jackson. Yeah, I'm going to say 34 to 20. Patrick Mahomes, Defensive Player of the Year, baby. Come on.
34 to 20. He's taking the Raiders over the Chiefs. Yeah. Slim Brady.
It's a tough one. I'm gonna go with I gotta go with the Raiders here. I don't know. I think they feel like they should have won that game last week. They definitely should have beat the Giants and the Chiefs, even though they won.
I picked the Giants though.
So did I. That's my team.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Though. They underperformed. The way they've been playing, they got to feel like they underperformed. Yeah. And with and they're due for bounce back, and with how unimpressive Kansas City looked offensively yet again. Yeah, they look good in defense because fucking Jordan Love was playing. They didn't really do anything. They're still not connecting with Hill and with Kelsey. I see no reason why that's going to change against the Raiders. And I think the Raiders' offense is more potent than the Giants. So... and
Green Bay is
City
not. Vegas is
so
not
I'll
Green
take
Bay,
the
though.
Raiders and I'll go 30. I'm gonna put 30 on them. I'll go 34-17.
34 to 17. All right, Deadeye.
And they got their number too. They somehow.
That's funny. Funny how y'all be comparing teams. Where Vegas is not Green Bay. Green Bay has a top 5 defense.
Very clearly outright. The Kansas City's mechanics are just off completely on both sides of the field.
Green Bay just got a top 5 defense, by the way.
Right.
They weren't that great the whole time.
No, what you mean? Yeah, they've been consistent the whole year. Their points given up is very low.
The last couple of weeks they've just turned into that. The last few weeks prior to that, they were.
It don't matter. The Raiders ain't got what they got.
We'll see.
For the last, go back to 2013. These two teams have played each other 16 times. Ooh. Kansas City is 13-3 since 2013 against the Raiders.
But they got their number, though.
I really hope that Kansas City can fire on all cylinders. I really do. Because the last time Kansas City played the Raiders was in Las Vegas. And they lost 36-31. I hope they can carry that over. I've got Kansas City 35, Raiders 21.
35 to 21. Chiefs. We got our first Chiefs guy. All right, Sharon.
I've got the Chiefs winning 34 to 27.
34-27. Sharon's taking the Chiefs. 2. All right, Bills Mafia.
Oh, there we go. I did get to the mute button. All right. I'm gonna taking the Raiders 30-27.
30-27. He's taking the Raiders. All right, D-Man.
I got the Raiders 24-18.
And you got rid of your Chucky doll in the back, and you're taking the Raiders. You got rid of Chucky, and you're taking the Raiders.
Chucky doll.
Yep, there you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go. That's why I'm sitting there going,
Chucky ain't there no more.
24-18, the Raiders, huh? All right.
And Patrick Mahomes is my favorite defense player of the year.
Who?
Patrick Mahomes.
You mean Patrick Winston?
Or Jameis Mahomes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Ricky, what you see, Ricky?
2017 Chiefs.
30-17,
guys. It's a division game. Come on now.
30-17 Chiefs.
What's that supposed to mean? It is
20-17.
Did you know that they split the division last year? Somebody's got to win, buddy.
Buck, you said 20
They get time, bro. They get time.
He said 20-17.
20-17. Chiefs. All right, Dennis.
I needed Chiefs.
Ooh, that win.
All right, Dennis.
All right, hold on. Man, wait a minute.
This is the Raiders, a team that kind of.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did have this score 35-21, Kansas City. Can you dig it?
Wow, 35-21, Kansas City.
The same score I did.
This was a tough game for me because one, with all the drama that the Raiders have, Sharon did this shit fucking three weeks ago and shit when they fired John Gruden. She said, "Oh, Raiders gonna come back and win this goddamn game," and everybody was like, "All right." And sure enough, the Raiders came back and won that goddamn game. When they got rid. Now we got Henry Ruggs, we got the Arnett situation going on, and they're at home, and I still can't do it. Fuck the Raiders. I still can't fucking do it. I can't fucking do it, man.
You didn't get my score, Buck.
What's your score, Czar?
24-20 Chiefs.
24-20?
Chiefs.
Okay, Czar's taking the Chiefs too as well.
Yeah, Buck, they're not gonna win this time. They didn't get the big speech this time.
They didn't get the big speech?
No.
Okay. Well, since you said that, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs then. I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs to win. I think it's going to be another high-scoring game.
No,
and
close game, division game.
I think the Chiefs are going to win this ball game, 35-34. To the Raiders. I'm taking the Chiefs to win by a point. And I would not be surprised if Patrick Mahomes does his thing.
Wait, is that your high-scoring game? Is that more than Dallas and Atlanta?
Well, Dallas Atlanta had them 38-30. So basically you could say 35-34, 69-68. So,
okay.
So this could be a high scoring game after Sharon just confirmed that they didn't do shit after all that drama. So basically I got 35-34 Kansas City winning this ball game. It's a 2.5 point spread, which is kind of weird because it keeps coming down. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 2 or even a 1.5 point spread by the time game time starts or whatever.
Yeah.
And before we get to the number one game of the week, we're going to go into Monday Night Football. And of course, I got to go with Eric Stafford. Monday night, we got the Rams against the 49ers. And so Eric, you get to lead us off to see how your team is going to go into Santa Clara and play against the 49ers on Monday Night Football.
Hopefully with a lot better energy from the get-go than they had against Tennessee. That's for damn sure. I cannot see Stafford playing like that again.
In his defense, he was hurt, bro. His back was messed up.
And he shouldn't have played.
regardless,
yes, he should have.
No energy.
I should have played him. What are you talking about?
Talking about he shouldn't have played. I'll forget what you said.
I know it's a division game, but I already know that San Francisco is not having a good year. They're right there with Seattle down at the bottom of the NFC West. We already know Arizona and LA are the two best teams in the NFC West. I don't think this is going to change. I think LA is going to come out with a lot of intensity. I think LA wins this game 38-17.
38-17?
Yes.
38-17. Oh, Eric, 38-17.
You got the Rams blowing everybody out.
I gotta write this down, Eric.
I don't think he's ever had a close score when he gave his Rams score.
So, Eric, you have the Rams winning 38-17.
Fucking sorry, crazy dude.
Yes, I said 38-17.
38-17. Let me write that down, Eric.
Write that down in sticky mark.
I'm gonna write it down. You know why I'm writing it down, Eric?
Why are you writing it down?
Because if it happens, I might put a gold star by my page right here and save it. If it don't happen, I want to make sure you show up next week. Okay.
Or in the Zoom. Show up in the Zoom on Sunday. Monday. On Monday. We're in the Zoom
Monday night. Okay.
Yeah, we're in the Zoom on Monday too.
All right. I'm gonna go to Sharon next. I gotta hear what Sharon has to say.
I have the Rams winning 28-21.
Rams winning 28-21. All right, D-Man.
Well, first of all, last week when the Rams scored 16 points, what was funny was 13 plus 3, like the Super Bowl, equals 16. But, Eric, I am so proud of you that you're brave enough to come on Zoom, though, but you haven't dodged out in the Zoom like you have before. So I'm going to say the Rams 28, the Niners 16.
You said 28-16?
Yes, Rams.
Playing the Tennessee LA score.
Okay, Ricky.
31-24 Rams.
31-24 Rams. Okay, Bills Mafia.
Bills Mafia, you awake there, buddy?
Mafia.
I know you had a long drive, but you had time to recoup.
Maybe he's doing it number 3.
He sleep. Next one. Who's next?
All right, Ace.
San Fran, 28-24.
Whoa.
San Francisco.
Might be a lone wolf.
Why are you picking San Fran over the Rams?
Tell him, E. Get on him, E.
Because you're here.
I'm really curious as to why you would pick one of the worst teams in the NFC West versus one of the best.
Have you watched any NFL games the last 2 weeks, Eric? I'm not sure. Did you watch Sunday night? What happened Sunday night?
I already saw what happened with the Rams.
Okay, all right. So have you watched any of the games the last couple weeks? You've seen some upsets, right? Been a couple of upsets. Rams about due to come back down to earth a little bit.
I'm here.
There he is.
There he is. Welcome back, Ethan. I missed you so much.
He got stuck in Jacksonville before making his trip back to New York.
Duval.
Don't let him do that to you. Don't let him do that to you, Ethan, because he wouldn't show face in that Zoom on Sunday night. Don't let him do that.
All right, Ethan.
Boys is quiet like a church mouse.
I understand the whole upset thing, but
yeah,
the Niners are a total mess right now. I'm sorry, Jay Will, but no. I'm taking damn it, I'm taking goddamn. There we go.
The other team.
Debo Samuel out here looking good.
What team was that?
Kittle's
Not
back.
Jalen Ramsey, he won't.
Kittle's back in the lineup.
Not on Jalen Ramsey. Debo ain't gonna look good.
Ayuk is out here turning it up.
Hold on. Ethan's waking up.
Ayuk ain't all that.
27-21 Rams.
27-21 Rams.
I can tell you Cooper Kupp and Rashawn Woods are.
All right, Czar.
Robert Woods.
Kupp was pretty quiet last week.
Yeah, I'm tripping. You're right. I'm going with the Rams 27-17.
27-17. Ron Thomas score.
Von Miller playing this week?
Yeah. He's in the way.
Yeah, he's playing.
He's activated for the ankle injury. He should be available on Monday night.
Ricky, did you take the Rams?
Yes, I did.
Okay, Dennis.
I'm going to drink out of my Cooper Cup. Drink out of my Cooper Cup and let everybody know that I'm taking the Rams. 35-21 Rams.
35-21 Rams.
And here you go, Ethan. Here's your pair background, by the way.
Okay, Will, you do not have to howl, okay?
You with me?
Yeah, you don't have to howl, Will.
You with me, dog?
49ers are a great team on Monday Night Football, by the way. They have one of the best records of all time on Monday Night Football. And they are playing the Rams, a team that still don't have Von Miller yet. They don't have Von Miller yet. When they get Von Miller, they're going to be a different kind of breed. But I'm going to take the 49ers to win this ball game 27-23.
Yeah.
Over the Rams on Monday Night Football. I'm taking the 49ers to win this ball game 27-23. And I wrote down Eric's score 38-17. So if you're right, Eric, I'll put a gold star on this piece of paper right here for you. Just like in the classroom. Like when you was in the elementary school, they used to put a gold star. And I might actually mail it to you. I might actually mail it to you.
I think Von Miller's playing, man.
Yeah, I think he's playing.
Well, if he plays, he plays. If he plays, he plays. But we'll see what happens. And the last game of the week, the number one game of the week, will be the Seattle Seahawks with Russell Wilson coming back to play against the Green Bay Packers with Aaron Rodgers coming back to play. And I will start out with my chocolate girl, Miss Big Ten, Seattle and Green Bay. How do you see this game going?
This is a weak-ass week, if that's the best game.
This was tough for me because I really wanted to say Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked and read and watched video and all kind of shit. And I don't know. I went Green Bay 31-21. That's what I did.
Sharon went Green Bay 31-21. Mm-hmm. And this is also going to be a game of our Sports Cruise shirt giveaway. So Sharon is taking Green Bay 31-21. Okay.
I agree with whoever just yawned. I agree with that one.
Okay, Ricky, what you got here?
28-24 Green Bay.
28-24 Green Bay. Ricky does. Okay. Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or should I say
Russell lovers, so
or should I say Paul?
Ace the runner-up.
Yeah. You know what? Do we even know? First of all, it's Wednesday, so it's hard to call this one because we don't know everything that's going to happen. We're not even sure if Aaron Rodgers is going to play.
He'll play. He don't play.
He ain't coming back till Saturday night, so we're not even sure. I don't even know if Chris Carson is playing. He's still being.
He won't be a factor.
He being looked at. But I know Russell Wilson been out there practicing his ass off. That I do know. I'm taking Seattle. Fuck it. I'm going Seattle.
I knew it. Called it.
Why did you call it? Why do you think I'm going with Seattle?
Because
why?
Because Russell might be back.
Russell is back. Russell's hungry. Did you see him out there practicing when he had his hand messed up? The guy's ready to go.
Is that a full guarantee? Are you sure that's guaranteed at this point?
No, they confirmed Russell is back. Russell will be playing on Sunday.
Guaranteed, confirmed. You could write it down, take a picture of it.
Take a picture.
Take a picture, baby.
And Chris Carson is too as well.
Oh no, Chris Carson is not yet. He has to go through a couple of tests by Sunday night to be eligible to play. If he doesn't pass those tests, they might just take him for the rest of the year and put him on IR.
You think he can be eligible?
That works for me.
Well,
we'll see how that goes. That's what I'm saying.
Well, for me, my pick is based upon what's his name, Aaron Rodgers playing. If he's not playing, then I flip the score.
He said there's a small possibility he will not play.
Right. If Aaron Rodgers does not play, then I'm picking Seattle to win the game.
Okay, I got you. All right, Will, what you got? Since you got everybody in uproar about goddamn.
I know. I got 2 games in a row. I don't know what it is. That's what it is. I got 34-24. I'm going to Seattle.
Bill's taking Seattle.
Yeah.
All right, Czar.
In this game here, I'm going to go with the Cheeseheads.
The Cheesy.
And I'm going to go 27 Cheese, 23 Rain.
So you're taking the Packers 23. Will, did you say 34-24?
Yes, sir.
Seattle, 34-24.
I want to see the ovation Aaron Rodgers.
I just want to see a good game. I don't care who wins, but.
Okay. All right. Deadeye.
Eric,
you're on mute.
You know, the last time we saw Russell Wilson, he got injured against the Rams. We haven't seen him since. I know he's been working very hard to come back, but my concern is, will there be any, game rust? I hope not. If Aaron Rodgers is not playing, it's going to be a much more interesting game, but I'm still going to go with Green Bay. They're at home, coming off the loss against the Chiefs. I got Green Bay 28, Seattle 19.
28-19, Green Bay. All right, Ethan.
This is a tough game. I'm gonna go Green Bay 23-20.
23-20, Green Bay. All right, D-Man.
Well, I think Russell Wilson's gonna be back playing, but we don't know Aaron Rodgers' situation though. But I guess I'm gonna say Seahawks 21-13.
Ooh, 21-13.
If Jordan Love's playing, I don't trust Jordan Love.
Give the man the chance. He's only played 1 full game.
Oh, you were just in the chat dogging him. Cut it out.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. And he only put up 7. He only put up 7 points against that.
Just in the chat dogging the shit out of Jordan Love. Now you gotta say that. Get up out of here.
Hold up.
No, he talking shit about him.
What he forgot to say was
sleep to that game was so boring.
Hey, what he forgot to say was he only put up 7 points against that putrid Chiefs defense.
Well, we only put up 17 against them. What's your point?
All right, Dennis.
The Bills put up 38, so there you go.
Well. We have Buck Flair's favorite person in the world, Karen Rodgers.
Karen Rodgers.
Karen Rodgers. And then we have
how many y'all need y'all football?
We also have Rashawn's favorite person coming back, Sierra's husband. And everybody knows that the Seahawks usually goes on a down tour towards this back end of the season. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to go with Green Bay, even if Aaron Rodgers doesn't play. I'm going to stick with Green Bay. I'm going to say, as Buck Flair would say, Buddy Love comes through, and he comes through and he gives the winning vibe over there in Green Bay. I'm going with 24-20 Green Bay.
24-20, Dennis is saying. I see UFC Lopez is saying 28-24.
Regrettable. That's regrettable.
Green Bay too in the comments and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm taking the Packers too as well. 30-27. I got Green Bay winning 30-27. I'm still thinking that Russell might come back a little bit rusty, and it is being played in Green Bay, which is very hard to win. So even if Aaron Rodgers don't play, I'll still stick with Green Bay because Jordan Love, you gotta give the guy a shot. You know what I mean? He played like shit last week against the fucking worst defense in the NFL. And everybody was
it's the Jets, by the way.
Everybody was on his bandwagon because they wanted to see him do very, very well, and he didn't. But he really was missing a lot. He missed a lot of open throws. I will say that too as well, because Devontae was open on a lot of fucking plays. He missed it.
He was on COVID protocol last week, bro.
Who's that?
Adams.
Who?
Adams.
Who?
Devontae Adams.
Who?
He was on protocol last week.
He played last week.
He means
last week.
Game.
The year before, the week before against Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. My bad. I told you the game was so boring I fell asleep.
Yeah, that was a decade ago, bro.
Yeah,
Rick, you drinking goddamn chocolate milk, and I'm drinking Jack Daniels, and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. What the hell? God damn it. Got me all fucked up now. I'm talking about goddamn COVID protocol. That's Aaron Rodgers. But anyway, I would love to see Seattle win this ball game, but I just don't know if they can do it with Russell's first game back. So, but anyway, my upset special of the week, of course, is the Rams losing on Monday Night Football again. They're trying to buy a championship, and I think he's going to come back to bite little Mr. Sean McVay. I still don't like what they did to Jared Goff. So I think
Jared Goff really.
It's gonna be a wake up call for the Rams right now.
The Rams definitely ain't winning no championship.
This is a wake up call for the Rams because the Rams are, if on paper, they're like the Browns. On paper,
they got the wrong quarterback.
On paper.
Oh, no. We are way better off with Stafford than
Jared. I'm not saying stick with Goff. Y'all going to trade all that house. I would have got a better quarterback is what I'm saying. Stafford Stafford chokes in big games, just like he choked last week. Stafford buckles. He is not going to win you a Super Bowl.
Stafford's having the best year of his NFL.
Stafford always throw down the field and has stats. I said clutch. He is not going to win a big game when he needs to. Trust me on that.
Let me ask you a question.
Later this year.
Do you think Dakota Prescott could do it?
We're going to find out. Well, put it like this, Ricky. He been in the league 4 years. He ain't got the track record like Stafford. Let's see. We finally got a team. Let's see what he do. We don't know yet. We know Stafford. We know what Stafford is. Yeah. We don't know what Dak is. He's only been in the league for 5 years.
What I'm saying is put Dak on the Lions. Do you think he can actually do better than that?
No, I think I like my team. I like my team better than the Rams. I think we can. No. Okay. If you put Dak on the Rams instead of Stafford, I think that's better. Yeah, right. I think they'd have a better chance because I think Dak. I don't think he would be a choker in big games like Stafford. That's what I feel.
And this is the same guy that played at Mississippi State when they lost to Alabama every goddamn year.
I'm talking about NFL. First of all, Alabama get every recruit in the country for one, and don't nobody beat Alabama. So I don't know how that's a big thing.
We'll find out. Like I said, next week.
Adding Von Miller, the Rams defensively have just improved.
Defense is good. I'm saying in one of these playoff games, NFC got some really good teams. You're going to need Stafford. There's going to be a drive where you either going to need to take the lead or tie, and he's going to throw that regular fourth quarter Stafford interception. That's all I'm saying.
All I need is the Rams to beat Arizona in Arizona.
I mean, the guy was going to take – he didn't want to take a 2-point safety, and he ended up giving up 7 points. What type of bonus?
I wasn't a fan of that. I was not a fan of that.
Idiotic right there.
I would have rather him taking the safety because at least Johnny Hekker could have punted the ball down inside the 15.
Hey, I'm not trying to shit on like Stafford. I mean, because I have him in fantasy. Stafford can throw the ball. He can throw down the field. He gonna get his numbers all day. But now y'all talking about he ain't used to no playoffs. He been in Detroit, and even in Detroit, he's buckled in the fourth quarter in the regular season. I'm just saying, and he proves me wrong. He proved me wrong. I just don't think he's gonna come up big in a big game. That's just what I feel. But your defense, I ain't got no questions about your defense.
Yeah.
What about that one? I don't remember what game it was, but the one where he got hurt really bad, and he came back, and I think it was the Browns where he got
Stafford?
hurt really bad. Yes.
I don't remember. How long ago was this?
A decade.
I don't know. A couple of years ago, I want to say.
Yeah, no, I don't really have recollection.
Damn, Czar sound like a goddamn attorney now. Recollection.
Honor, I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I don't have a recollection.
I mean, I don't remember every single Stafford regular season game.
No, I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying it's a famous where he broke his ribs or something through the last touchdown and win the game.
Oh no, I don't even remember that.
Is Dennis awake or is he frozen?
Hey, Buck,
he's dreaming that Philly's gonna beat Denver.
He's awake. He just moved for a minute.
He's picturing the Philly on the last drive against Patrick Surtain and company.
Patrick Surtain is hurt, I thought. He got hurt
he played against us. Did he get hurt?
Dennis, are you there?
It don't matter. They got hella cornerbacks. Should they sign 2 before they drafted him?
I know you're drinking. You there, Dennis?
I'm here. You ready to end the show?
I'm ready for you because I know you're drinking. You're having a good time. You ain't got to work tomorrow. And the best news I want you to say is that you got 2 things to think about. You got the Rams and the 49ers on Monday Night Football, and you got the Cowboys and the Falcons on Sunday Night Football. So that'll be the biggest topics next week because
I don't think they will.
You don't think they'll be the biggest topics?
No.
Well, what do you think will be the biggest topic then?
Baker touchdown maker is going to be the biggest topic.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Baker touchdown maker.
Faker.
Right.
Either that or who Arizona plays?
Flaker.
Arizona plays Carolina.
Yeah, the Panthers.
Hey, Buck Blair, Sunday night.
PJ Walker.
Or it's going to be Detroit beating up on Pittsburgh.
Woo!
Well, you ain't picked Detroit. You ain't picked Detroit, so
I secretly got Detroit. Trust me, I didn't know.
He picked them in his mind.
Will said,
it sounds like you never listen. It sounds like you never listen to yourself.
Yeah, Will said 3 weeks ago, I will never bet on Detroit.
He's just trolling. He's just trolling, Dennis.
He said last night.
Yeah,
he said Sharon going heavy on the Buffalo.
Oh, yes, I said she better pray Pittsburgh don't lose to Detroit, boy.
You heard, and you saw what I said back. I don't give a damn if I do.
What you said back, honey. As soon as they lose, I'm going. Damn, I'm coming for you, all your heads.
What happened to the?
You can't come for me. That's the point. You can't come for me. You can't come for me.
I'm coming.
You can't. That's what I'm saying to you. You don't get it. You can't come for me, dear. You can talk all the shit you want. You can never come for me, honey.
I can't, Sharon. I can't.
No, he can't. He cannot.
I'm saying I can't.
No.
Buck, just stop.
I can't, Sharon. I can't.
Detroit, boy.
I hope we do, just so you can get your rocks off. Damn, you want us to lose so damn bad.
We're gonna talk about it like we did.
Like I said, I hope we do lose, just so you can get your shit off. Just so you can get it off. They didn't make you feel that good.
God bless. Good night.